Here we are in Anchorage, Alaska. This is the view from our hotel room, looking across the Cook Inlet to, I believe they call it the Sleeping Lady or Sleeping Woman over there. There's part of the Cook Inlet there. Pretty nice flight, a little bit overcast coming in, so I couldn't see the mountains as well as I would have hoped. Anyway, there's the edge of the inlet. That goes up and down anywhere between 10 to 30 feet, depending on the time of the year with the tides. So it's, I guess you can't stand on that mud that's down there, because if you do, you'll sink. About 3:30, actually about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're going to go take off and take a look around. And here we have another view of the Cook Inlet. We're on the Seward Highway headed southeast of Anchorage, about 10 miles. And now we're looking up toward Anchorage. You won't be able to see it there, but this is the old train tracks that go through Anchorage and head down toward Seward and Valdez. And sometimes you can see beluga whales in here, but I don't see any today. That's the direction we're headed, right over there. And here's another view of the inlet. We've stopped at a little kind of a picnicking area along the way. Kind of a lookout point, and you can watch the whales down in here. It's the highway down there. Sounds like we have a seaplane up there. I was looking at the campground area. The mountains up behind. And we're about 15 miles south of Anchorage right now. There's that same camping area. Falls coming down there. Now at the Portage Visitor Center, Portage Glacier. There's a glacier back there, you can't see it yet. A road that goes through the mountain that I've never gone on yet, so we might try that later. And here's another view of the Portage Glacier area. I went through the tunnel that's around that corner. You can't see it anymore, but the visitor center is back around that corner over there. And we're looking at the Portage Glacier Lake and all of the icebergs. And we can see I think just the tip of Portage Glacier up there and Burns Glacier on the left. So on the left side is Burns, and on the right is what's left of Portage. I guess it's been pretty much sucked up the last few years, last 20 years. It's receded quite a bit. And this is the Anderson Tunnel that I'm going to go across. It's going across from Portage Glacier over to a town called Whittier. And it is a one-lane traffic, so you have to wait for everybody to go through on this side. And it goes straight through this mountain. And I guess it's about 2 or 3 miles, so it should be interesting. Try to come back here and give you a pretty good indication of how large this mountain is. This is the town of Whittier and the Prince William Sound. Looking back toward Whittier again. And once again, we're waiting to go back through now from Whittier back over to the glacier, and there's our tunnel again. Waiting for the train we just saw to go through. Well, back in the hotel room at sunset. Looking around again at the inlet. Pretty nice evening, but what's pretty amazing is the fact that it's 11:30 at night and it's not dark yet. Now, I haven't been here for one night yet, but what I've been told is that it never really gets dark. It just kind of gets, well, it gets darker, but not black like night. So, pretty amazing stuff. Kids out there playing basketball. Pretty good shot. 11:30 at night. Time to go to bed. Well, it's Friday afternoon, Friday evening, and we're on the way up to Denali State Park, or actually National Park. And we're stopped in a roadside area here. Someplace out there is Mount McKinley. Someplace in the clouds.
Was there a spot on further down that you could also feed on? Yeah, at that next town, you're going south. Oh, and then blowing over.
There it's starting to clear a little bit more, see it?
Oh. It's over here. Your glass is okay there.
Here, this is lined right up at it.
Come here a minute. Look at it first.
Look right there. You can see the dark mountain, then look up above that a little bit, you can see the outline of the mountain. Real faint because it's in clouds.
See the mountain is faint.
About right in the middle. Very faint.
Huh?
Very faint.
Well, here I am in the Denali Hotel. It's pretty Spartan, but it's nice and cozy. Now to get something to eat. Not that I need it.
That alley looked this way.
It's not a bad view of 9 o'clock.
You're stepping on my alley.
We're going to pull up here to the check station. Ranger David's going to jump on board, and I'm sure you folks are going to give him a nice one.
Oh, yeah.
And her fur just like this, so she's hair.
Don't get anybody else. Don't get other people.
Lift up on the window before you try to push the buttons in. Lift up
Did I
gently.
take a picture?
Did you get anything?
No. I'll try again.
They are pretty vulnerable to one of the major predators on that animal, and that would be wolves. So it's probably a nervous sheep right now, trying to get back up to those rocky slopes where they feel more at home and more comfortable. Yeah, it looks like it's one female and a whole bunch of guys. 7 males and 1 female. Right on the top of the spruce. Yeah, those would probably be weasels. It's a typical place to spot them. And that's what those are, yeah. It's a good spotting, the little white color that we saw a difference. Kind of a nice, tranquil little view of those ducks.
Yeah, there's also some the
Yep,
ones
you're
that
right,
are
John.
the ones that oh, there they are.
There they are, there's the mama.
I see her.
Slot right there.
Yeah, I see her.
Yeah.
There's 2 cubs.
Picture of that?
Yeah, 2 cubs.
The right of it. Yeah. John, scoot down. That's what I went. You're in the It's hard to see them now because they're blending in with the light.
Looking at us.
Where'd they go?
Tumbling. Yeah.
You're right. See them rolling down there, heading towards the snow. Look, coming right down. Yeah, look, right there. There they come. Look at that.
This is real low.
Can you see? Mark?
Yep, I got him.
If you look straight up the snow,
Yeah.
and then just off to the right, the least little bit.
It's that little guy. And just about every predator in the park that likes to eat meat eats that fella. He doesn't have many friends. There are days in the park where we see all four of the big four mammals. We call that a grand slam day. You folks are already halfway there. We've seen the bear, and yeah. Well, the wolf's not part of the big four. It looks like that's a royal flush, I guess, if you get the big four with that one. 5 guard one. And I'll try to point out that it's light. You guys have had very close sightings. It's been not too challenging. Well, the sheep,
There's a
they're
little
kind of
thing
easy.
running there. That
These
must be
caribou
a
that are out
bunny.
there are going to be a little
Oh,
harder.
that's
on the
one.
left
Well,
side
it's
of the
down
post
in
seat
that
to find
mix
them.
of stuff. I just saw it run.
It's only a different color out there on the
Can't see it
hillside,
now.
just a slightly different color, way up for 11 of 45 or so.
Oh, yeah. See it moving up there?
I said 4. I said 4.
See where the rock comes down all the way down, almost to the end.
There's 3 of them.
Right over there.
Follow the line.
The black rock all
Black
the way
rock
to
all the way
the
to
end.
the end and then drop down. And then there's 3 of
Oh,
them.
wait, no.
Yeah, yeah, just come right down.
And then there's a little black rock, and that's to the right of that little black rock.
Up there.
Kelly, you want to try the binoculars now? I know.
So these.
Now, this goes in there.
The stream on the other side is called Ice Cream, and it flows into the toe-clad. Another band of sheep up there at 1 o'clock. Somebody you might have spotted? That's probably around residents too, even though you may have magpies back where you come from. This one lives here year-round.
John, where are the,
Oh, I'm sorry.
You may have
Oh, no,
seen
you
black
weren't,
magpie around, yeah.
I'm shooting right around you.
Yeah, it's the hardy bird and the jay. All the birds in the jay family tend to be very intelligent. They know how to survive.
yeah, right. Where are you living now? Clearwater. Okay.
See the snow on the ground here? It goes straight up where the green grass is, and then looks to the right.
Oh, yeah.
They're stationary.
Yeah.
So you can see it. Bottom of it's in the...
Now, we did have a big snow year this last winter. We had over twice as much as we usually get. We usually get about 3 or 4 feet, and that is all. Some people are surprised by that amount. They expected we would get dozens of feet of snow this far north. And it's cold.
Derek, see the bear?
See him?
No. The bear spot. Over here, to your right.
Look about 20 feet up.
Out of the grass, right?
Yeah.
There's a bare spot
It's
right there.
dirt.
No, in the
There's a
middle of all this
survey
brush
stake.
right here. And there's a bare spot and a stake right in the middle of the bare spot. See?
No, I can't see.
You can't see it.
See the caribou?
This is my spot.
Yeah, there you go. Moving. See?
They're out in the middle of the green. There's one walking over.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I see. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was watching those.
We saw a couple.
Did you see it, John?
Patch of snow on the top.
It was a different layout at that time of day.
Holly, can I take a picture?
We're looking at it from the sky.
Well, right now she's using hers.
No, I just... So they're on the other side.
It only has small antlers, but it might be a cow caribou. And they start growing their antlers later in the year. Females that have their calves in the spring, they don't drop their antlers till right before they have the calves. That might be in May. That's usually in May.
Am I out of your way?
Oh, you're fine. You're great.
Okay, I gotta pull up to this bus that's gonna be passing us by, and then I can maybe
There's
back.
another one right there. Look at this.
Is it?
Would you like to get over to this side?
No, I can see him here.
That's as close as...
Oh, there's one coming up. But it doesn't look like it's... Oh, it's got little horns.
Head up, little brother.
And you can see the floor further back from where we were just looking. Two right there.
Look at that one.
1, 2,
Oh, there. Oh, now you're all coming in.
Nice, huh? Beautiful view.
Very cooperative caribou, posing out there, majestically. Single mount behind them.
yeah.
Everybody's coming, following him.
That's his business.
That's right, they've got the right way. This is their park.
Rack there, that
We're
guy.
just the visitors.
Looks in velvet, does it to you?
They are, yeah.
Wide as the caribou crosses, right? Yeah, no one your own touch line there. They're browsing.
I thought you were going to say Shannon's rifle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Not in the park, no.
No,
Can I
no.
take a picture of that big one? Mom? And then can I take one picture of the big one, Mom?
Sometimes it's hard to get them to put their heads up because
And hold it out. Rack hunting.
Mom, can I take a picture of the big one?
Center first, make sure you don't got it. Now you can get up and try it.
But where's the button to make it? Okay, it's right.
Right here, use that.
This is the button to take the picture.
Oh my God.
Okay, but where's the one there?
Look through here. Did you take one, Rosemary? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Several.
yeah, it's a good sized lodge. I don't see any activity right now though. Probably see a little bit of wake cutting across that pond.
I think it'll be a unique opportunity for you guys. Of the 376 national park units in America, this is the only one with a working sled dog kennel. So that's another aspect of Denali that makes it pretty special. How many of you have dogs at home or with you? Okay. Anybody have working dogs? Okay, if you were. This is an interesting place to see working dogs, and one of the aspects of them I'd like to discuss today is the aspect of leadership. And it takes a whole lot of leadership, not just on behalf of people to keep a kennel like this operating, but within the dogs, it takes some pretty good leaders to get the work done that we do in the wintertime. And some of you may see characteristics of a leader in your own dog, or in yourselves for that matter. But what I'd like to do is first begin with about a 10-minute talk about the dogs. Then what we're going to do is hook up 5 to the sled that's over there and run around the track. As long as there's no moose around. You may have heard that the moose have been coming around, and I don't think we're going to have a problem with that today. Run around and stop the dogs and the team right here. Getting them going is always easier than stopping them, but I think we'll do okay to get them to stop.
Yeah, what? Look at him. Look at that.
That's what dog used to do. Just like that. Choking.
Oh, that's the weak one. That's the young Oh my Lord, it's not even snow there. It's over ground, Charlie. Look at them. They can move as fast as the car. Look at that. Look at them go. Look at them go. They're strong. They're pulling right over the car. It's not even in snow. Look at them.
Two good leaders. There's a little flirting going on between the leaders, Elias towards you and Dusty, the female, away from you.
Oh, is
Good
that?
dog, you did a good job. This is one way of getting them a little bit of exercise. In the summertime, we get to run every dog every other day in a demonstration. And in addition, they're signed up with park staff or local staff of the concessions that can operate, can walk a dog in the evening time. And so every dog gets out several times a week for some exercise, but the bulk of their work is in the wintertime. You notice in the wheel position closest to the sled, we have a single dog today, that's Lupin. And Lupin is already 4 years old, but still acts very much like a 2-year-old puppy. And is a big distraction to another dog working beside him. So we work him singly in the summertime. That seems to work out a little bit better.
There.
own agenda.